today's a suck day, and so it feels empty. Okay, so
don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic.
So we don't have a fun one today. Today's a suck day, and so we were supposed to leave the dock today. We've been in town, running around getting stuff done, family kind of stuff before we head north, and we were gonna leave the dock this morning. And last night I started smelling permeation from the toilet, and I put this toilet in back in December. I put this toilet in, and when I did, I took all the old lines out. I ran new lines. I did sanitation, the white sanitation lines that don't permeate, double hose clamped everything. I mean, this is not, didn't cut any corners. This is not a system I want to fucking cut corners in. And anyone that knows me knows that I won't risk using a part if I'm even slightly have doubts in it. So I've looked at it, I start getting permeation, and we see a little bit of black water in the cabinet that it's in at the bottom. Not like just a little puddling. So whatever it is, it's just like something seeping. So it gave us a smell, open the cabinet. Yep, there's a smell. This system doesn't permeate. I won't have a permeating toilet on the boat, just to be super clear. Won't do it. And so we don't ever have issues with it. Like we don't smell toilet. We don't do this. So when I got a whiff, I open the cabinet and there's a little whiff for sure. And we see a little bit pooling in the cabinet, which is freaking disgusting. And so I bleached it, everything. We check it, checked all the fittings. Like first thing, that's what I thought was gonna happen. What was going on? Because I thought the fittings, like one of them went. Everything looks great in there, And so I keep looking. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So the one thing I reused on this boat when I did that system, because we had a composting toilet when we moved on the boat. We have one freaking toilet. The one thing when we reuse is the tank was still here, and that was the one thing that I reused. I was gonna buy a new tank. It's in a weird spot, otherwise I actually probably would have. It's not in a square spot, it's in a built into the hull spot. It's a fiberglass tank. Everything looked good with the tank. Hooked it up expecting to see if there's a reason that they went to it, and nothing was leaking, everything looked good. Well, again, we've been running this for 8 or 9 months now, not a single issue. 5 people on board, right? And so now looking at it, I have to pull the tank up. So it looks like the tank is leaking somewhere, not the ends. It's fiberglass to PVC ends, and the ends aren't leaking where you would have thought. The hoses aren't leaking. It's coming from the bottom of the tank. Okay, so it sucks. It's not a very big tank, and so it's just honestly the job itself. I'm gonna have to pull a tank out in fiberglass. This is the boat life, right? Like we don't want to paint that picture that it's all just freaking rainbows and sunshine. It's totally worth it. We love this. Never. These moments don't make us rethink it. But there's just times where you're going to get your freaking butt kicked. And you're like, dude, come on. We got one toilet. Doesn't work. It happened at 10 o'clock last night. We started smelling it, right? It doesn't ever happen in the middle of the day when you're ready and stores are open. No, law of the boat is it'll happen at the worst time. So I was still going to push off and work on this on the hook. And Steph's like, no, screw that. Like, let's... And she's right. I mean... she's like, screw that. No, we gotta be there in bathrooms and stuff, because it'll go into extra innings. Always fucking does. Always double, triple bolt projects. So if you're like, yeah, I could do that in 2 hours, 4 to 6. So anyways, I'm gonna get started on that. Okay, so you're gonna follow with me. Only great thing about being on the video and watching is you don't gotta smell it. So hopefully it's not too bad. So far it's not bad in here. It's just a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. So this guy here is the tank, fiberglass tank, nothing fancy. It goes down into here, and then it slopes up with the hull, and the hull actually slopes in this way, so it gets really small there. You can't really tell from here, but that's the setup. So I'm going to try and lift it up. Big compartment, so I'm going to lift it up. It's got a shelf floor and everything in there. Try to lift it up, and if I can pin it up, I'm going to try to get underneath it and see what the heck's happening. So I already took the screws out of this thing knowing I was going to pull it out. Like I said, I wasn't even actually going to friggin' film it and stuff. It's like, nah, we got to show this. We like to show all of our heartache, because at least someone can get some entertainment factor out of it. Okay, so now to carefully... I've had it loose before, I haven't actually removed it or anything, and it does move okay. Definitely feels empty. Okay, so... Oh. Oh yeah, that's it right there. Well, that was quick. So, you can see here, someone patched this freaking tank. It sucks. I couldn't see it because it's sitting below. It looks like it's starting to pull up. And now it's pushing through. See, that freaking sucks. So, I think I'm going to pull back this this stuff. Let's pull back the loose stuff. I'll start doing some sanding. First thing, I get freaking clean, not messing in toilet water. So, yeah, first let's get it clean. And then get it prepped, and I'll start tearing some stuff back. It looks like you can see a glass patch. Wow, bleach is strong. You can see a glass patch. And then I see like some discolored, I don't know what the fuck, it was rubbing on something, I don't know, but it looks like something with this fat patch here. I'm gonna try and do this repair hooked up, and I think I can do it. But let's peel back and see what we got first. Alright, so you know stuff's hit the fan when you see me putting on one of these. I know I'm supposed to, but I never wear these unless it's real nasty. So, time to make some dust. Okay, so you can't really tell, but it's super friggin' dusty in here. So Val has a little secret I'm gonna show you, which I think will be sweet for this. Oh, look at that, a little fucking dust in my beard. Okay, so I'll show you. Okay, so I got some shit here. That's what I'm gonna do. Show you Valhalla's little secret. Oh, it's already screwed up. Okay. So, we don't do this much, but when you need it, it's pretty cool. Come on. There we go. Unlatch it there. Shut dusty room door. I come up here. Set you down as I need two hands. Move a cushion. And then pop. Ow! So because the bathroom is right under the helm seats, so this is, I mean, you can tell, I think this thing's like 3 or 4 feet by 2 by 8, you know. This is basically, if you had to take the motor out, you'd just build it on the side and pull it out this way. There's one on each side. We don't use them a whole lot, but it should let some of this crap go. And as you can see, I'm just covered in fiberglass shit. So I'm gonna start vacuuming, but now, bam, convertible bathroom. So, yeah, that'll help a lot. It's bad in here. Turn this light off because it really doesn't like it. Well, you can see my footprints and shit. I mean, we're just wiping the bathroom out, which friggin' sucks. Yeah, so. Alright, one dusty ass sand later. I'll show you what I got. Wow, it does not like that. Look at that. So yeah, you can see here. What I did is, I mean, I probably should have grinded all this out, but I don't want to do that in the freaking boat. So what I did is I went down until I stopped getting an edge. And I was picking away sanding until it fused again. I still think this is our area, and so we're obviously getting leakage up here. So, but I've lost a lip without going too crazy with it. So then I'm going to glass it. I'm not going to glass all the way up fucking here like this guy did. I'm going to first put some epoxy on it and try to seal whatever this is. I also sand this down to where its cloth is kind of poking almost through again. Not quite, but down to basically through the resin. And so I'm gonna use this to do another layer of epoxy to it. I'm gonna go to the bottom side, I'm gonna hit the corner. But yeah, I was definitely pulling up right here is where it was making moisture. So it was traveling up. Now this all looks bonded pretty well. So something let loose along the way. I'm not totally sure where. I basically sand the crap out of it until I stopped seeing bubbles in the glass. And so anyway, so I'm gonna start getting some glass ready. See if I can't seal this puppy in. But yeah, so you can see I went through the paint. So this now I'm gonna seal against, and I did it all with 40 grit. It still had to put some time into it. It may look like it went kind of fast, but I did that all with 40 grit. So yeah. So a little sputter. It kind of feels soft. So I wonder if that's a sticky. Hello. Maybe that. So when I was sanding on it, I saw I was sanding. I don't know if you'll see it in the video, but I was sanding and this little puck was here. It looked like a filler spot. And I'm sanding, all of a sudden the puck was, and I was like, oh no, I thought I just opened up a hole. And I didn't open a hole, but it looks like, God, I wish you could see in this fucking camera. See, it's a little wet right there. I almost wonder if this is a thin spot or something, which would make sense if it starts soaking through there because this all looks fused. So I don't see anything. Anyhow, everything was lifted, I removed, and then I went down to glass. And so I'm going to be bonding this from glass to glass instead of glass over paint and hope the paint doesn't fail. I'm no glass expert. I know some people that follow along do glass work. We have some quite a few boat people in here probably watching this. And so I'm not a glass expert. I can fucking lay glass and simple crap like seal toilet. So yeah, this isn't going to be friggin' something, maybe a shop job if I had it out and everything I would do, but it's enough to seal. So yeah, I pulled it back to where it's sealed, and then I'm going to go back over it and I'm going to layer this to seal. And then the reason I sanded all that other stuff down is I'm going to basically do some cloth to seal that resin cloth, and then I'm going to put more cloth over the whole thing. And so I'm going to try to seal it, and everything else doesn't feel loose. So we'll see if that's our culprit. This is so much nicer to do on a bench, but this is the boat life. This is why I want to show it. I didn't think anyone gives a crap that our crapper's leaking, right? It's just nasty. Keep it to yourself, right? And so, but I figured this would be interesting at least to show some reality. It's a Tuesday here. We're getting ready to go, and this is what we're doing instead, which we did not plan on it. So it kind of kicks some things out, but that's the life. All right, so brush, get some resin mixed. Nice thing about doing it here too is I don't give a crap if I drip resin down here. Just the hull, basically, that meets the wood. So honestly, it would help if this happens again, pulls up, there'll be some resin there, so that's good. So yeah, that's a little nice. Put some resin on this first, and that'll turn it into kind of a sticker. it, so I'm letting it kick off and set up now. I've got cleaned up. I know this stupid light's gonna flicker it all out and stuff, but let's see if we can get it kind of shot. Anyways, I don't know. Fuck, maybe it's better without it. Yeah, I think it is. Anyways, you can see here. So I wrapped the kind of cutaway. I did 4. I kind of did a piece and then did a piece overlap, and then I wrapped them around underneath. I don't know if you can kind of see underneath here. Anyways, I did 4 layers of glass, and I made sure to wrap it around the corners here just in case it was something with the snout. I hosed down that. I did about halfway in on the inside. Yeah, I glassed all the way up and around the corner. So at this point, I'm gonna let it kick up. It's slowly kicking off. I'm gonna let it harden up overnight, and we'll see in the morning. I'm starting to clean up now. We'll see in the morning if it's all set up. Then I'll put it back in place and then test it out, and hopefully it doesn't leak anymore. So yeah, it's been a long freaking day, but I think it's sealed up now. Glass isn't too bad, but it sucks when you're stuck in a freaking tiny little spot. I mean, so yeah, I think that's good for now. We'll see. Hopefully it fixes our leak. We were talking about it. When we get to a place where we're going to be for a little bit, may look at getting a tank built or something. We kind of like to go to a bigger one anyway, so I think this is more of a band-aid for now, but it should feel it's a fiberglass tank. The only nice about fiberglass tank is you can add fiberglass to it. So yeah, we'll see. I'll have it update in the morning.
Okay, so again, we just didn't have time to film when we were in the midst of it, but this is going to be the final kind of result of the fix for our toilet. I shouldn't even say for the toilet, it's for the tank. We weren't sure if it was actually going to fix the problem, but we've been using it for over a week now, and we're not having any more leaking. Tony did fix it, and now we have a working bathroom again. So yay, when we were able to leave the dock finally, and the next few videos are going to be us making our way to the border and doing the inland passage. So make sure to watch for those videos, and yeah, thank you for watching.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take